High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
That's oldtimeradiodvd.com.
Space Patrol! High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
Space Patrol is presented by Nestle's Ever-Ready Cocoa in the bright red can and those terrific Nestle's chocolate bars.
Guards, come here.
Yes, Major, what is it?
Commander Corey and Cadet Happy are wanted. Follow me at a safe distance and be ready to shoot if necessary.
Stand by for exciting action on the Android Invasion in just one moment.
What's new?
Nestle's new.
Nestle's what?
Coconut.
Space Patrollers, have you unwrapped one of these new Nestle's coconut bars? Have you dug into that sensational new flavor?
Smoking Rockets, Nestle's new coconut bar is positively out of this universe. It's big, thick, rich milk chocolate just loaded with fresh, toasted coconut. But what am I talking about it for? I ought to be eating it.
Nestle's new coconut bar.
Go ahead, Commander, you first.
Well, I'm just going to say that Nestle's coconut is so sweet and creamy. And it's got that special Nestle's chocolate flavor that just beats everything.
And it's so crispy on account of all the coconut. As a matter of fact, it gets crisper with every delicious bite. You've never tasted anything like Nestle's new coconut bar. Now, that's because there's never been a chocolate bar like this before. It's made only by Nestle's. Smoking Rocket, you're going to love Nestle's new coconut bar.
And don't forget all your other favorites. Nestle's milk chocolate, almond, and crunch bars. They're all big and rich and satisfying and only a dime.
Say, let's hear what our little friends have to say about Nestle's.
Nestles, Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Wait till you taste Nestle's brand new coconut bar.
Packed with crisp toasted coconut. So big and delicious and only a dime.
Gee, we love all Nestle's chocolate bars.
You will, too.
Terra City, capital of the United Planets, the scene of a near tragedy. For unknown to the populace, an invasion has been taking place. High atop the headquarters building of the Space Patrol, in the office occupied by the Secretary General, human-appearing robots were being made to replace the leaders of the United Planets government. Robots, controlled by an alien girl called Eula.
Sooner or later, we'll find your partner anyway, Eula. You might as well tell us where Ramo is.
You got all the androids corralled, Commander. There's the one that looks like you, and the one of you, sir. And then there's the android of the Secretary of Interplanetary Relations and the android of the Secretary of Communications. Guess that takes care of all the androids that Eula made.
All that we know about, anyway.
Yeah. Well, I better get back in there, Commander. The real Secretary and Secretary General are still tied up in there. I'll get back in.
I'll go with you, Happy. Maybe I can explain to them just what's going on.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Communications? This is Commander Corey. Get out this APB right away. Be on the lookout for an alien male fugitive known as Ramo. Approximate weight, 180 pounds. Height, about 10... Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 180 pounds. Your height, about 5'10" and a half. Complexion, swarthy. A suspect believed to be in Terra City. May attempt to blast off from spaceport. Sign of Corey. Out.
Are you coming with Eula, sir?
No, she refuses to talk. Acts as though her capture doesn't bother her at all. Just stands there, expressionless. Exactly like her own android we encountered before we returned to Terra.
Yeah, come to think of it, she does... Smoking Rockets, Commander, you don't think this is another android of Eula? And that the real Eula got away with Ramo?
Not with Ramo, gentlemen. Without him.
Commander!
Robertson here.
Major Robertson, listen carefully. I'm going to give you some information about a coward, and I'm only going to tell you once.
What?
You can find the alien Ramo hiding aboard the ship that was landed at the spaceport with the Secretary General and Commander Corey a few hours earlier.
Who is this? Hello? What's your name? Spaceport Security Post. This is Major Robertson. Search the alien ship and shoot 14. Look for the suspect called Ramo. He may be hiding there. Robertson out. Give me the Secretary General's office. No answer. There's got to be an answer. Okay, thanks.
Guards!
In here. Light ray gun paralysis.
Give me a hand. We'll get them to my quarters. When they come to, I'll be able to find out what's going on.
Secretary General Android, come forth. Android, come forth.
I'll be all right now. I'm beginning to come out of it. You can return to your post. Thanks for your help. Oh, and remember, you haven't seen a thing.
Yes, sir. We understand.
What happened to you two, anyway?
She shot us with a ray gun.
Yeah, I know that, but who's she? Who did it?
Eula.
Eula? Well, maybe we better start at the beginning, Commander. I haven't had any contact with either of you since we left the Algol system.
Robbie, these are your quarters.
Well, yes, sir. I brought you here when I found you.
What about Eula? Did you get her, too?
Get her? I don't even know who Eula is.
Smoking Rockets, what happened anyway?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
We've got to get back to the Secretary General's office.
I'll say before Eula gets away.
Who's Eula?
Well, she's an alien from Algol. She makes androids.
Aliens, Algol, androids, what?
Sorry, sir, we didn't mean to come busting in.
Don't waste your apologies on him, Pat.
But, sir, it's the Secretary General.
Eula was in control when we left here. This has got to be an android.
You sure, Commander? It sure looks like the real one.
And Eula must be in that back room using the thought booster.
Don't go back there, Buzz.
Commander, are you sure this is an android? Could be a very embarrassing mistake, sir.
Commander, what in blazes is Sorry, sir. Something awful funny's going on around here.
You're right, Major Robertson. You yourself have been a party to it.
What? Me, sir?
Robbie, don't pay any attention to him. He's not the Secretary General.
You assisted Corey and the cadet from this office. They've been apprehended. They're under arrest.
Why don't you pipe down?
Commander Corey, Cadet Happy under arrest, sir?
For treason. Take them into custody at once.
Is this true, Commander?
Of course not, Robbie. I told you. He's not the Secretary General. He's another one of Eula's androids.
What's this about androids? Happy mentioned them before.
Arrest them at once.
But, sir, I'm confused.
Well, I don't see what's so confusing, Major. The commander just told you that this is an android.
And I told you to arrest them both. Don't forget, Major Robertson, I am the Secretary General. You'll obey my orders without question.
Sorry, Commander. I've got to do what he says.
Robbie, don't fall for it.
We'll straighten it out later. I'm sure there's some explanation.
Arrest them, Major, or I'll have you in detention with them.
Commander, what else can I do?
Sorry, Robbie.
Oh! Come on, Hap!
Yes.
This is the Secretary General. Issue an order for the immediate arrest of Commander Buzz Corey and Cadet Happy.
Had to borrow one of your guns, Robbie. I'm sorry it has to be this way, but you're our only hope now. We've got to convince you.
Sure, Commander. Believe me, I hope you do.
Sorry, Major. Hope you won't hold it against me.
That's okay, Hap. I just want to get to the bottom of this thing.
I'll start from the beginning, Robbie. That girl we rescued from Arachna was from the Algol system. And that's the whole story, Robbie.
Androids, thought boosters, duplicating machines, invasions. It's fantastic.
Well, that's why we had to convince you, Major. You're the only one on Terra who we could be sure doesn't have an android duplicate. And the only one that would believe us.
You do believe us, don't you?
I believe Buzz Corey anytime, anywhere.
What a relief.
But only if I was sure it was Buzz Corey I was talking to.
What do you mean?
You said they made an android out of you.
Yeah, Major, but this is the real commander.
Secretary General looked just as real.
Oh, but Major...
I may have made one out of you, too. How can I be sure this isn't a trap? If you're the real commander, maybe you can tell me. How can I be sure?
I don't know, Robbie. Right now, I don't know. And I don't blame you for your doubt. I wouldn't want you less cautious.
Smoking rockets, Commander. Major Robertson's our only hope.
Happy's right. The fate of the United Planets may very well be in your hands.
How can I be sure?
You have to convince yourself, Robbie. I've done all I can. But be careful. If you lower your guard for a moment, Yuta will make an android of you. Then she'll control the security department, the same as she controls the Space Patrol and the Secretary General.
Good luck, Major. Maybe we could have convinced him, sir.
No good, Hap. He'd never be quite sure, and doubting us, he could be more dangerous than helpful.
Oh, you're under arrest! Is he talking to us?
Let's get out of here.
Sorry for the intrusion, but I want a few answers. What's your name?
Eula.
What's behind that door?
Nothing that would interest you.
I wasn't asking you. Tell me, Mr. Secretary. All right. I'll find out for myself. Drop the gun or I'll fire. This is an android. And it was really Commander Corey I was talking to.
But isn't it a shame you found it out too late? Now drop the gun, or my robot will shoot.
What's that flying through the vast reaches of outer space at incalculable speed? Is it a friendly rocket ship, a marauding invader from an unknown planet, or an asteroid torn loose from its orbit? No, it's that wonder of the universe, that mystery of interstellar flight. It's a flying saucer, and the cup to go with it. Well, Space Patrollers, we've done it at last. Finally solved the mystery of the flying saucer. Yes, sir. It's our very own Nestle saucer zooming through space to spread the good word about Nestle's Ever-Ready Cocoa. Have you tried it yet? Have you discovered the most cosmic treat ever invented? Well, this is it. Nestle's Ever-Ready. The cocoa with that special Nestle's chocolate flavor, just like those Nestle's chocolate bars that everybody goes for. And what speed. Look at this. All you have to do is put 1, 2,
3 spoonfuls in your cup and add hot water. Milk and sugar are already in Nestle's. There it is, just like that. And man, wait till you taste it. Oh, man, that's great. Space Patrollers, you know, Nestle's not only tastes good, but it's good for you. That's because it has rich whole milk and sugar in it, so it can give you plenty of pep and power. And what a way to start the day. Breakfast with a cup of Nestle cocoa. And what a swell drink for meals and snacks, too. So, why don't you spread the good word about Nestle's to your mom today? Ask her to start fixing you the official Space Patrol hot drink. Get Nestle's Ever-Ready Cocoa in this bright red can. Once you drink it, you'll start flying, too, because Nestle's is so chocolatey and so delicious. Wow! I'm ready to take off right now. And now, back to Space Patrol!
This whole place is crawling with security guards, and they're all looking for us.
Did you get to the Secretary General's office?
Yes, too late. Eula was gone. So were the androids. And their UN prototypes, too.
Smoking rockets, Commander, no. Eula's still got the Secretary General and those council members held prisoner. And now she's gone into hiding, just like you said she would.
As long as we're still free, we'll be a threat to Eula's plans. She won't set up headquarters in the Secretary General's office till she gets word that we've been captured.
What about that duplicating machine, Commander? I noticed before it had been removed, but I thought it was just in another room.
Oh, it was gone, too. Eula probably had her androids dismantle it and move it. But wherever it's hidden now, she probably has it in working order again, ready for business.
Inside, Major Robinson, or I'll shoot you and put you in anyway.
Commander, we can't stay here for the rest of our lives.
Hadn't planned on it, Hap.
Who are you going to call us, sir?
Robbie must have reached a conclusion by now. I know Robbie didn't waste any time trying to find out about us. Commander Corey calling Major Robertson's quarters. Come in.
Robertson here, Commander.
What's the answer, Robbie?
I was a fool to doubt you. Where are you now?
Walk out the main entrance of the headquarters building. Turn left. Circle the park. Stay close to the bushes. I'll contact you.
I'll be right there, Commander. Guards, come here.
Yes, Major, what is it?
Commander Corey and Cadet Happy are wanted. I've just located them. Follow me at a safe distance and shoot if necessary.
Commander. Way back there. Yes. Commander, am I glad to see you?
How'd you do it, Robbie? Convince yourself, I mean.
I'll tell you later. Right now, I'd better take you back to my quarters.
Well, not your quarters, Robbie. You'll be after you next. That's the one place we don't want to go.
Where's Happy?
Hey, Commander, look out! It's a trap! Get away, Commander! Don't worry about me! Get away!
All right, get back outside and look for Corey. Major Robertson here.
This is Sergeant Matthews, sir. Commander Corey has been captured.
Good. Where do you have him?
Here in the Secretary General's office.
Good. I'll notify the Secretary General immediately. He'll be there in a few minutes. Robertson out.
Sergeant Matthews out.
I don't believe it. I don't believe that caught the commander.
Why don't you believe it, Cadet?
I just don't, that's all. He's too smart for you. You couldn't catch him.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I ought to take an extra precaution, just in case this is a trap set up by your clever Commander Corey.
Huh?
Major Robertson, android. These are your orders. If I have not returned in 5 minutes, you will destroy the cadet with your bare hands.
Hey, what are you up to anyway?
Just taking your advice, Cadet. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with the Secretary General's android.
Is that you, Mr. Secretary? I have the prisoner in here.
You tricked me.
Shouldn't have been so anxious to believe I was captured.
Oh.
You find it funny that you've been captured?
I find it funny that you think you can keep me.
There's some reason I can't.
At least two. One, in order to get out of here, we've got to go through that office. But the Secretary General's android is in there with a gun. And you know very well, Commander, your gun has no effect on androids.
No, but this has.
And then reason number two. The android of Major Robertson has been instructed to destroy your cadet. If I'm not returned to countermand that order within 5 minutes from the time I left there. And, Commander, you don't even know where he's hidden.
I don't believe you.
Your cadet himself was the one who told me you were so clever, Commander, so I decided to take the extra precaution.
Tell me where he is, quickly.
Do you think you're going to force me to tell you, Commander?
Tell me!
You have less than a minute left, Commander. And let me assure you, my android's memory is very good. He won't forget my order.
Memory? Yes, androids do have memories.
You fool! You can't find your cadet that way.
Obviously, he must be in this building. 5 minutes is all the time you allow.
Yes, but which room, Commander? That's the question I won't answer.
Well, not you, Eula, but your android will. Your android's memory will take me to happiness.
No.
The Secretary General is with him. We can't shoot.
What do you want, you big lug? Come on, get out of here. Who needs you? Hey, cut it out. What are you gonna... Commander.
It's all right, Happy. He won't bother you now.
There are 2 guns at your back, Commander. Don't move.
Good work, men. I'll take his gun.
Put the guns down, guards. The order for Commander Corey's arrest was a mistake. The girl is the one you should arrest.
No, don't believe him. He's not the real Secretary General. He's only an android.
Now, don't give up, Eula. You'll have a good long time to convince him of your perfectly ridiculous story. Where's the Secretary General and Robbie? Half the real ones, I mean.
Oh, they're in the Major's bedroom with the other androids.
I'll release them right away.
Hey, Commander, what are we going to do with all these androids? We just can't let them run around loose.
Well, I'm sure the duplicating machine is capable of returning them to their normal form. A shapeless mass of protoplasm.
Oh. Yeah, and you big lug, for trying to rough me up. I ought to... Hey, go away.
And now, Major Robertson, what have you got to say for your conduct? Nothing, eh? Smoking rockets, Major. You realize what a serious crime you've committed? You are actually going to destroy Cadet Happy. Do you realize that Cadet Happy is not only Commander Corey's favorite cadet, he's my favorite cadet. And furthermore, do you realize that if anything happens to Cadet Happy, the entire Space Patrol will collapse? For this crime, Major, you are hereby reduced to the rank of private, and you will shine Cadet Happy's boots every morning.
Who's going to shine whose boots?
I'm gonna shine your boots, Major.
In just a moment, a preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure, which will be brought to you by Hot Ralston and Bite-Size Wheat Chex, two famous cereals from Checkerboard Square.
Hello, children. Professor Checkerboard appears at this moment to remind you to send in your Ralston inventions. I want to know what your favorite way of eating hot Ralston is. Perhaps you like it with peanut butter, or break up some bacon and put it on top. Whatever your special way of eating hot Ralston may be, write to me about it and send me your picture. Now, if I like your Ralston invention, I will show your picture right up here on Space Patrol. And I'll read your letter to boys and girls all over America. Think of it, children. You can become a Ralston inventor. So start inventing tomorrow morning and write and tell me about your Ralston invention. Professor Checkerboard, Box 2665, Los Angeles 54, California. Box 2665, Los Angeles 54, California. Remember, wonderful things happen to you when you eat hot Ralston.
And now, a scene from next week's exciting action, The Wild Men of Procyon.
Hey, Commander, that planet is charred black. Burned to a cinder. Looks like they've had an atomic war.
Robbie, man the radiation counter. See if it's still dangerous on that planet's surface.
Yes, sir.
Hap.
Yes, sir.
Break out this sniffer. See if the air is breathable.
Right, sir.
I have a feeling that before Terra 5 is able to blast off again, we're going to spend a good long time on the surface of that charred planet.
Be sure to see what happens when the Terra 5 is forced to land on a burned-out planet for repairs, and Buzz and Happy encounter the Wild Men of Procyon next week on Space Patrol. Space Patrol was brought to you by Nestle's Ever Ready, the instant cocoa, and famous Nestle's chocolate bars. Remember, Nestles. Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Be sure to hear Space Patrol on ABC Radio every Saturday. Consult your newspaper for time and station.
That's oldtimeradiodvd.com.